mga kababayan! You're watching Kababayan Today, the only daily talk show for Filipinos here in America. Marami po tayong pag-uusapan ngayong hapon na ito, and we have some very important news to share with all of you. But first, our news with Asian Journal.
Asian Journal, the leading Filipino-American newspaper since 1991.
Joining us here in our studio in Los Angeles, kasama natin Annie Nepomuceno. Hello, Annie!
Hi, magandang hapon sa iyo, G. It's my pleasure to be here every Wednesday.
Alright, simulan na natin ang ating mga balita mula sa Asian Journal, tapos chika-chika tayo afterwards.
Yes. And here's our first story. Father of Maute group leaders arrested in Davao. The father of brothers Abdullah and Omar Maute, the suspected leaders of the extremist Maute group, has reportedly been arrested on Tuesday, June 6 in Davao City. Casamora Maute was nabbed by authorities around 10 a.m. on Tuesday at a military checkpoint. The elder Maute, who is also believed to be one of the rebel group's top leaders, was reportedly seeking medical help in Davao City when he was arrested. Since May 23, the government has been conducting ongoing clearing operations in Marawi City, Lanao del Sur, against the Islamic State, IS actually, inspired Maute extremist group. The death toll has reportedly reached around 188 as of Saturday, June 3. 120 from the terrorist ranks, 38 from the government forces, and 30 civilians.
Para sa mga kababayan natin na hindi nakakaalam po, there is martial law currently happening in Mindanao. Ang ibig pong sabihin yan, we have military forces that are ruling on the ground.
Yes, that's true. And unfortunately, marami pa rin casualties one way or the other, no? Sana masolusyonan po nila to kasi marami ring civilians caught in the crossfire.
Oo nga. Okay, let's move on to another news item from Asian Journal.
Supplementary complaint filed against Duterte before the ICC. Senator Antonio Trillanes IV and Magdalo Party List Representative Gary Alejano filed a supplementary complaint against Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte before the International Criminal Court on Tuesday, June 6. The opposition lawmakers said their 45-page communication titled Digong the Grave Digger, a look into the Philippine president's war on drugs, supports the earlier complaint filed by Filipino lawyer Jude Sabio last April 24 before the International Court. Sabio accused Duterte of committing crimes against humanity, citing thousands of deaths and violation of human rights in the president's war on drugs. The complaint by the lawyers is another attempt to unseat Duterte from power. Last week, the House of Representatives threw out Alejano's impeachment complaint against the president's alleged links to the so-called Davao Death Squad, the massive killings in his war against illegal drugs, and his alleged undeclared wealth worth nearly 2.2 million.
All right, actually 2.2 million
Pesos.
Isn't as much as prior administrations yung pera na nakurakot sa gobyerno, no? Actually, maliit yun eh.
Oo nga, yun ba talaga ang kanilang pinagdidiskitahan?
Okay, let's move on to our last story from Asian Journal this morning. This afternoon, rather.
Nickelodeon Park in Coron to push through. Despite heavy opposition from environmental advocates and concerned citizens, the planned construction of Nickelodeon Theme Park in Coron, Palawan will still push through, according to Philippine Tourism Secretary Wanda Teo. Last January, Nickelodeon's parent company, Viacom, in partnership with Coral World Park Undersea Resorts Incorporated, announced its plan to develop a 400-hectare theme park in Coron. The report about the planned construction has alarmed the conservation community over possible damage to the marine ecosystem. Teo, however, allayed concerns, saying the park developers assured her that they would preserve the environment. The developers clarified that the project is not an underwater theme park, but a land-based resort attraction designed as an undersea attraction with ocean conservation as its focus.
Okay. Ang sabi sa akin, paano na ang ating kalikasan?
Oo nga eh. I should say, my father was the Undersecretary for Natural Resources. So, kalikasan talaga is really a big deal sa aming pamilya, no? And he went all around the Philippines making sure that everything was preserved. But when you have constructions like this, kailangan po talaga ng environmental report. Dito sa US, it is required. Kasi the public has a say kung ano yung magiging epekto sa environment nung kahit na anong project. So, mukhang dito ina-assure lang siya. Dapat may papeles po na yung kanyang assurance talaga ay makikita talaga natin kung anong magiging epekto.
Yes, and we also want to make that big announcement, and we will give you more information on that later. But Kababayan Today is currently the only daily talk show for Filipinos here in America. Daily po. Pero currently, LA18, the Los Angeles station that currently produces Kababayan Today, will unfortunately be ending all local programming for the Asian American community, which includes Chinese, Korean, and unfortunately, tayo po, Filipino content. But the show, Kababayan Today, will officially go off the air for daily broadcast on June 30th. So, that's the bad news, Annie.
I
Hindi
know.
na tayo daily dito sa Kababayan Today. But with the help
Anong magagawa ng ating mga kababayan?
Yes, but with the help of community people such as yourself, sa inyo po na nanonood, gusto po namin ipagpatuloy itong programa na to because this program aims to propagate the pride of the Philippine diasporic culture. And it really plays an important role in the representation of the Filipino community in media. I understand the crucial need to continue a platform that informs, inspires, uplifts the Filipino-American community to continue organizing and discussing topics relevant to our sensibilities bilang Pinoy dito sa Amerika. So, with your help, Annie,
Yes.
and the community's help, pwede natin ipagpatuloy ito as a weekly program.
Oo, tsaka alam niyo po, ang dami po talagang nakikiusap sa atin, di ba? Who present that they have events, na tulungan natin sila. Pues ngayon po kami po ang humihingi ng tulong sa inyo para rin po mapagbigyan po natin yung the members of our community who always want to, like you said, have a platform para sa Filipino-American community. Kaya po sana, tumulong po tayo, let your friends know na marami pa tayong guests coming up, hindi ba?
Oo, marami pa tayong guests. And Kababayan Today is teaming up with the Association for the Advancement of Filipino-American Arts and Culture, or an organization called Philam Arts, to continue Kababayan Today on television as a weekly show that broadcasts once a week for as long as we can. So we invite all of you po to go online, donate to this GoFundMe campaign, and support Kababayan Today para naman ipagpatuloy natin, para makita nyo ang inyong mga kababayan, the Filipino-American leaders and organizers, sharing the community events and also discussing pertinent issues about us as Pinoys here in America. The initial goal is to only raise $20,000 to keep us on the air. So please help us. Yan po ang initial carriage fee to broadcast for one season. Ibig po sabihin yan, buong summer makikita nyo pa tayo on the air. Pero syempre, kailangan pa namin ng tulong ninyo. More funds are needed para production cost.
Exactly.
At marami pang kailangan natin gawin, di ba? But sana po, please go to the GoFundMe page to raise the initial amount of $20,000. So, consider naman funding this project and spread the word. Kung kayo po ay nanunood ng Kababayan Today araw-araw in the past, I highly recommend that you please help out and keep this program on the air para naman you can keep updated on the Filipino-American community.
Oo, tama yun, G. We look forward to all your replies sa GoFundMe page.
Alright, maraming salamat, Annie, for being here.
Thank you so much, G.
Alright, magbabalik tayo sa ating programa here on Kababayan Today. Don't go away, we'll be right back.